How to get a guy to love you. Just like with all my dating and relationship advice, some of these tips on how to make a man fall in love with you may work better for you than others. You know yourself and what comes naturally, so apply the tips that make the most sense. 1. Make him feel needed, but don't be needy. Need him without being needy. Look, I know you are an independent woman that doesn't need a man, but the truth is, men like to feel needed. Chalk it up to our evolutionary past or being the provider and protector in the relationship. Sure, you can kill your own spiders and change your own tie, but that doesn't mean you have to. If you have been single for a while and have become accustomed to do everything that needs going, this may take a little practice and letting go. But the next time you have something that you know your man would excel at, ask for help. That's all, just ask for help. Not only will you give him propose, after all, he's trying to win your heart too. So doing something for you is huge. But you will also see how nice is it to lean on someone else, to rely on him to help you. It takes a lot of you for sure. 2. Let him miss you. I know if you are falling for this guy, you want to spend every waking moment with him. And maybe he wants that too. But let's ease into that all-day type of relationship, shall we? Or better yet, never get to it. Having time apart is healthy for couples. It gives you a chance to do things on your own, for spend time with friends. Don't be that chick who abandons her friends whenever she's in a relationship. It gives you something to talk about when you are together. Having time apart provides balance in the relationship, and it gives you both the opportunity to miss one another. When he misses you, he thinks about you. He thinks about his feelings for you. All good things. 3. Compliment him, only if you deserve it. Okay, to be clear, I'm not suggesting because this guy's ass all the time. Oh, Bobby, that shirt looks amazing on you. Oh, Bobby, you're so strong. Oh, Bobby, I don't know what I would do without you. Not what we are going for. What I do want you to do is be free with the compliment. If you're thinking in your head that he looks hot in that shirt, tell him. I'm not sure why it is, but most of us don't compliment other people far enough, even when we're thinking complimentary things. But think about how awesome you feel when someone compliments you. Why wouldn't you want to make the guy you care so much about feel that great? So whenever something positive spurs up in your brain about how he looks, something witty he says, or something he's done, let him know you appreciate it. 4. Let your true nature shine. I've heard some so-called dating gurus tell women to dump down their intellect or put a damper on their exuberant personality. This is utter crap. If you do that, when the guy has one impression of you who are that entirely inaccurate, once you get to know each other and you start being real, he might be thrown out when he discovers that, wow, you are actually intelligent or opinionated. The right guy will love you for who you are. That's right, no need to pretend your IQ isn't off the chart or that you are not control freak. Let you control or otherwise freak flag fly. That way, he knows exactly what he's getting into from the start. If you're into it, great, it will be that much more likely to fall in love with you. 5. Admire his masculinity. Just like men like to be needed, they also like when you admire how masculine they are. But again, I'm not saying you need to squeeze his muscle and faint every time you see him. Masculinity isn't just about testosterone and muscles, it's all about treating people well, being chivalrous, and acting with honor. Like the Norman Mailer quote above says, real masculinity is being vulnerable and empathic. It's being a good partner. So whatever it means to you, let him know that you admire these qualities. If nothing else, it will start an interesting dialogue on what it means to be a man in this day and age. 6. Be passionate. I talked about the importance of being passionate as part of the process of learning how to make a man fall in love with you, but it can't stay enough for it. If you feel like you explode if you don't profess your love for him, heed this advice. Tell a friend how you feel. She will support you but also help you analyze whether your love gush will be reciprocated or not. If she doesn't feel like he's exhibiting the signs of being in love with you, she will tell you and you can save yourself from the embarrassment of a one-sided love profession. The worst. I'm not saying the man always has to be the one to say I love you first, but you do want to give him time to process his feelings on the subject. Just think how much better it would be if, when the pronouncement does happen, regardless of who say it first, you both say it. If you rush this, you may be disappointed. Keep that in mind. If you're still desperate to let someone know, journey all about it. This will help you process your feelings, and it never hurts to sit on them for a while. In the early stages of relationship, it can sometimes be difficult to discern between love and lust. So by giving your love time to marinate, you can be 100% sure that it's love before you make yourself vulnerable.